do the Heimlich or anything. Are you shooting? Are you rolling right now? This guy's like, this is gold. I hope he dies. I'll make hundreds. Okay, yes.
I have a present for you. It's your birthday.
What? You don't have to do that. Come over here. Come over here. I've got a present for you. Show me. Did you really? Thank you. I'm not short. I'm fun-sized. I love it. And Tamaki. Thank you, sweetie. You guys, some of my favorite things are the artwork that you guys done. There's a faction, there's a wing of the Risible Rangers called the Deviant Art Rangers. Are there Deviant Art Rangers in here? OMG, you guys. Last week, I got an envelope, a big, thick envelope in the mail, and it was from Mandy, who runs the Rangers. She's our head poobah, our big boss of the Rangers. And it was just a big, thick envelope, and I didn't even know what was in it. I was busy, and I sat it down, went on to other things, and then I sat down, and 3 or 4 days after I'd gotten it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even look to see what Mandy sent me. And I opened it up, and it was probably 60 or 70 original artwork birthday cards. I mean, some of the neatest, most beautiful things. I sat in my room, literally, and I was just like, almost in tears, thinking, you know what I was imagining in my mind? I was imagining these kids sitting in their room somewhere, some little bedroom, by themselves, quietly, in Australia, or Chicago, or New Zealand, or London, and drawing this beautiful picture, and writing a note, and then sending it off to somebody, and then they all got compiled and sent to me. There is no amount of money that you could put on that. That means the world to me, and I love that. So thank you for the artwork, sweetheart. I love it. Yes?
Motherhood finally gets stronger and the conqueror of Shambhala. Which ending do you think is the best?
Oh, wow.
Spoiler
Well, you know what? The ending to the first series was not much of an ending at all. You know what I mean? It kind of left a lot of things hanging, you know, with Ed heading off on the train or whatever he was doing. Isn't it interesting that he was heading off on the train again in Brotherhood, but under a whole different set of circumstances, if you know what I mean? I have to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I see it much better this way.
When we got to the last episode, when we were getting ready to record the final episode of Full Metal, and I was in the booth, I'm in this box recording booth. I had no idea how Brotherhood ended. No clue. Had never seen anything, read anything, I knew nothing, all right? Now remember that I'd been through the whole first series, Conqueror of Shambhala, OVAs, video games, right? Then the whole Brotherhood series. So I really felt a close connection with Ed and all of the characters. So when we got to the final scene in Brotherhood, I turned the page, and the first thing I saw on the page were the characters that were speaking. And it was Ed Winry, Ed Winry, Ed. And I'm like, and I started to get kind of choked up, and I looked through the glass at the director in the control room, and I said, "Is this what I think it is?" And he went, and they put the scene on the video, and I watched the scene for the first time and listened to it in Japanese and kind of followed along with the script, right? And I was like bawling. Because, like I said, you've played this character for so long, and you've seen this relationship between Ed and Winry for so many years, and finally, there's, you know what I mean? There's some closure to it. For those of you that haven't seen it, Ed confesses to Winry that he's gay. It goes something like this. Winry, I have a confession. Megan Lang, Todd? But, no, it's, I don't want to give it away, but I kind of did. I mean, you kind of guessed where it's going with Ed and Winry. He always took advantage of her for so long, took her for granted.